Bulls will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee in his drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jeff, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got him in. It's Garrison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down.
This quarterback right now is out of groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Garrison. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets his first run of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down them deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. And they can play man and zone, but I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face to face. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups.
Gets away from one, finds some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's what tight end is supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football, because these big dudes, they break tackles, and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10, making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through the progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touchdown. Touchdown Bulls! The offense puts up 6 And that trip to the end zone. How about this? These guys are going for two. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Into the end zone for the two, and they push that lead out to 8. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again. Here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think too, David.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Garrison. Turns on the Jets. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression to the point after. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a 62-yard pass for the score. The kickoff unit is out there. Boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him get checked out. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense out on the field, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground game on the left. Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's what I love about this offense. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. To check him out. Halfway there, first down, it's second and 5. Out of the gun, the inside kick. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The give to the running back with the shotgun. They'll make the stop about a yard short for the first down.
Now, 4th down.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll run for it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bulls come to the line and hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and this, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in a second. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming out. Going with the ground game left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back on the track.
Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also this anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to attack one more on that lead. And the extra point is good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close.
They're up by 6 over Indiana. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Grab near the sticks. It's Garrison. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
When we were throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his routes. The ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. And he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking that touch.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. And he has a solid gain on the way before sliding. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, South Florida. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Dropping back, it's Turner. Under fire. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. They make the stop. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what a catch a bit, though.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, USF. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner can find no daylight. He goes down. They take a lead and they don't have time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. And down he goes back at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own head, you've got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a lunch. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, you continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Talk, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he will rise the scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Bulls in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Inside the... Got enough space. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up good. It put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC is so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just continue this drive starting at 25. Time for this center offense to go back to work. This lead in a half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really quickly you can go to.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. We've got a timeout here late in the first half. Trying to get more points on the board before the break. They'd hope to come up with explosive plays, and they use one there to set them up inside the 30, first and 10. It's complete. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Racing down the left side. The 20. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or play some blame in the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Well, the defense got really rushy there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. To the air on first down. Here Here's the pressure. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. As soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him out.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback touch pass from the Jets' feet. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets you down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touch pass on the line. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and they'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a gut punch, especially for the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in fourth down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds himself back up inside their own 10. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And listen, it's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical, you know who they are. But you're not going to bat them. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Back to pass on second down. Bottom of time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stop at the 31-yard line. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Wants to go up top, first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man is stopped. And that'll leave it up to the offense on the next run. South Florida ready to send the offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled and turned it over on downs.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs on first down finding positive.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He'll try to do it himself. On the ball at the 30. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He'll give it down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
It's complete to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I love the defense here playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, and make the big tackle.
Touchdown ball. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Game must be moving so slow with his quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No loss between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just on final. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge always comes playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeps an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, go to the air. The short hand, it's Garrison. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Sooners! A great catch and run for 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these are the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
Oklahoma 14.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This should be the last play of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And as they get to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of three. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go on top. It's complete to the right. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand. They're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in?
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's high. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know, it's funny, I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like to this offense, something to jumpstart them. Just nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give it credit because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack with both ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy made so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40, And on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
All right, not ideal. Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completions. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position. But you just get some good first downs. Let's get that first down right now.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Brewer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just hitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get...
The Heat got jumped, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation. A great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for the field.
I think if you want to take the next step here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes of those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. The give to the back. All downhill, moves the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners have it with the first and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
A pickup of 8. Second down coming up.
And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Garrison. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass in the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's high. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense now setting up fourth.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
ACC action, fellas, and all there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up by 21 over Indiana. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive. They snap it from the 7. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Running free. The tag. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without fouling. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they make both sides of the lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now start progressing for next week for the rest of the season. So we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt.
Picked off. What a way to set him up.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they take control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here and protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding. Right. If you can just put up more numbers, you know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Sends it back to Smart to keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. They give it again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down to 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They had it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Lining up to attack one more onto that lead. And it's up and no good.
What?
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit over the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down.
That's not what we're going to that return. You're that return guy. You've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism. You have got to be able to generate a better field position on that kickoff.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy's been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Back to throw, it's high. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And man, it's got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed their field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense runs him to the ground.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Today, this is not a good day. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
They've moved into the 25, but now facing a third and one. Let's apply deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the done.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and right between the arms.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. And from the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge, though, for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity, the same level of execution.
Yeah, it's easy to look on the field and look back to like when you look back coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they've proved it just domination start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rick Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.